And finally, some playoff hockey for hockey fans in Edmonton.
Yes, and the Oil Kings were in Red Deer tonight taking on the Rebels for Game 1 of the playoffs. Many Oilers fans focusing in on Ryan Nugent-Hopkins as a potential draft pick. He didn't disappoint tonight. Some questions on who would start for Edmonton. It's John Groenheid versus All-Star Darcy Kemper. Penalty trouble gets the Oil Kings in a sticky situation early on.
Just 8 seconds left until it's a 5-on-4. Petrovic now to Fraze. One-timer scores!
1-0 Red Deer Rebels came to play moments later. Brett Ferguson takes a quick wrister, and the Rebs now up by 2. Just over 2 minutes left in the first. Keegan Lowe steps up, and he absolutely fires it home. His first ever playoff goal. Oil Kings closing the gap. Second period, under 5 minutes to go. Kemper thinks he has it. The Oilers prospect Cameron Abney digs in there to get it. It's a tied game. Now in the third, turnover sets up the Rebels with some sweet passing. Andre Caderna reclaims the lead. Oil Kings respond. Michael St. Croix uses the D-men as a screen, and it's going to work for him. It's 3-all. Caderna and Nugent-Hopkins again. They absolutely work Groenheid, and the Rebs go up to 4-3. Now remember that combo? They strike again. Nugent-Hopkins gets his second goal and fourth point of the night. Red Deer takes Game 1 with more. Here's Dave Mitchell in Red Deer.
Meg, the Edmonton Oil Kings deserved much better tonight here in Red Deer. After a dominating second period, they easily could have led this game by 2 or 3 goals. But their lack of scoring touch around the net and an amazing finishing touch by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins spelled their Game 1 doom.
Our kids come out and battled. For a lot of them, that was their first playoff experience, and they played a hard game. It was a hard-fought game tonight. We had them 3-3 late in the game, and we made a little bit of a mistake there, and they capitalized on it. But that's, you give Nugent-Hopkins an inch, he's going to take a mile, and he's the difference in the game tonight.
I thought we had a decent start in the first period, give ourselves the lead, but I thought we just made some poor puck decisions and were a little bit soft, particularly in the second period. I thought the second period we really put ourselves in a world of hurt.
Yes, it was a 4-point night for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, but he was actually hard to find for some stretches of this game. Just imagine if he plays a full 60.
We kind of let off the hook a little bit in the second period, but I mean, in the third we really battled back and we got some bounces our way, and it paid off for us. Yeah, I think we let them get a little confidence in the second period, but I mean, tomorrow we just got to have a great start and just keep on going for the whole 60 and take all the momentum that they have and all the confidence that they have out.
We out-battled them 12-1 and turnover, so at the end of the day, we've got to bring that for 60 minutes because they can capitalize pretty quick on it. We've got to stay out of the penalty box, and at the end of the night, you know what? It's playoff hockey. We got to win one in this building. We lost the first one. We got to try and get a split tomorrow night.
So after their best effort of the entire season down here in Red Deer, the Oil Kings will try to recover and respond in Game 2 tomorrow night here at the Centrium, again at 7:30. In Red Deer, Dave Mitchell, CTV Sports.
The Alberta Golden Bears opened up the University Cup with a game against St. Francis Xavier. No easy games in this tournament. Lose and you face an uphill battle in making the final. Curtis Muka was tested early on, faces a tough one right off the hop. Later, Eric Hunter gets a sniff in front, but Joe Perricone stops him cold. Both goalies were good. Mook commits larceny with the glove. Then Alberta's Greg Gardner forces a turnover. Lots of time, tries the short side, nothing doing. Still in the first, the Bears can't clear the zone. Brennan Ray's shot hits something and Phil Mangan converts in tight. 1-zip X-Men. Seconds left in the first, Alberta with an odd man rush. Hunter rejected again by Perricone. 2 big saves there. To the second, Alberta breaks through on a PP. Eric Hunter finds Derek Ryan with a great feed. It's 1-all. Chance for another here. It's a 2-on-0 for Alberta. Sean Ringrose denied. Save of the game here by Perricone. Late in the middle frame, Mook lets in a softie from the point, and Chisholm's shot through traffic squeaks in 2-1. Here comes Alberta. Ringrose driving low. Perricone does it again to the third. The Bears get caught on a 2-on-1. Kevin Undershoot rips a bullet. The Medicine Hat native makes it 3-1. Alberta was stymied by Perricone. They lose 3-1 and have to beat McGill by 4 goals to qualify for the final. NHL action, Canucks and Thrashers. Roberto Luongo being tested early and often. Second period, Canucks up 1-0. Alexander Bolduc goes top shelf backhand over Chris Mason. Later in the frame, Luongo makes a diving save here, and he even throws his stick. He keeps the score 2-0. Now in the third, Andrew Ladd gets loose on the partial break, but he can't beat Luongo. Luongo stopped 30 shots. Canucks win 3-1 and set a franchise mark in road wins and points in a single season. Pittsburgh and New Jersey didn't put up an exciting game. Pittsburgh wins 1-0 in a shootout. Buffalo doubled Florida 4-2. Ottawa took Washington 2-0, and Carolina beat Tampa Bay 4-3. Midget AAA action in Leduc. Red Deer Rebels versus the Oil Kings. Rebels up 3-0. Brandon Gallivan puts it in front and backhands it over Tanner Galet's shoulder. Start of the second, Rebels refuse to give up on the loose puck in front. They jam it past Kyle Hines to take a 4-1 lead. And 6 minutes to go in the second, scramble in front, and Greg Wichara capitalizes. Red Deer wins the game and the championship series. The Camrose Kodiaks staved off elimination tonight against Okotoks. The Oilers had a chance to finish them off, but the Codes took it to overtime and won 2-1. Game 6 goes Sunday in Camrose. Winner of that series will face off against Spruce Grove in the Enerflex Cup. Minnesota Swarm in town tonight facing the Rush. This just happens to be the team Zach Greer was recently traded from, and he came out with something to prove. First quarter, he opens the scoring. Skip ahead now, 4-2 Rush. Greer snipes again with a long bomb. Nick Patterson doesn't even see it. Second quarter, Rush up 6-4. Matt Giles bounces one right through Matt Disher's legs, and he lands hard on that one. Near the end of the half, Andrew Watt finds his stride on the breakaway. Swarm behind, 7-6. Game is all tied, and time is running out. Zach Greer takes matters into his own hands and whips one past Patterson, his 5th of the night, and that will do it. The Rush advance to 3-10 with the 14-13 win tonight. To the Women's World Curling Championship, Canada in a tense tiebreaker with the Swiss. Holland leading 7-3 in the 8th when she misses a double takeout on her first shot. The Swiss scored 3 to make it 7-6. 10th end. No need to panic. Holland's final stone. She left with a draw to the 4-foot, gets it to go, and Canada wins 8-6. They will meet Denmark in tomorrow's 3-4 playoff game. Sweden edged China 7-6 in the 1-2 playoff. The Swedes advance directly to the final, while the Chinese will face either Canada or Denmark. And finally, there's a new Ray in the pocket. Eskies pivot Ricky Ray and his wife Allison welcomed their first child into the world on Thursday in California.